Hi everyone, this is the Space Cowboy. Thanks for joining me again as I 100% Assassin's Creed Syndicate. In my last video, rather boring, I do apologise. All it was me doing viewpoints. Then I did a follow-up video, 7.5, because I discovered a little music box. So I do want to go there to get that sorted. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to switch to Evie. And we're going to go to Edward Kenway's house as part of her mission. So, yeah, we shall trade off for a bit. I've refilled everything. She's got some skills available, so we'll upgrade her skills. Then we'll head to Edward Kenway's house. Right, so she's going to be... I want to focus her on stealth, so... lockpicking, definitely. We want some lockpicking for Evie. Reach the new level 2. 3, so I'm level 3. Does that mean anything except unlocking these? I don't know. I'm sorry, if you do comment in the chat, I won't see it. If any of the live people are watching, I won't see it mainly because I have it snapped, so I can't see what anyone's typing. Someone did type in chat earlier in an earlier video, and I only saw it at the end, and I didn't even see the comment because I quickly stopped the broadcast and stupidly didn't see what they said. So for that, I apologise. But yeah, so what we're going to do now is go to Edward Kenway's house. I really want to do this, so that's Caitlin. Anything here that tells me what this is? That's Charles Dickens, Ned Weinert, spoonful of syrup, news. I don't see the Edward Kenway mission anywhere. It's disappointing. Oh well. What I'm going to do is fast travel, because I want to go to this vault. Fast travel isn't something I'll use often, but for the purposes of this, because of where I was and where I want to go, I felt it would be better to fast travel than bore you with me running all over London trying to get to this one area. I'll do this fast travel and get there quickly. What I used to love about the loading screen, and they don't do it anymore. You used to be able to press this side button on the D-pad and Altair or Ezio would flick the wrist out and the blade would snap out. And I loved doing that. That was always great fun. So, here we are. Leap of faith down, and we'll go to this vault and then we'll look at doing some missions. It needs to be, and it's probably something as silly as you need to play as Jacob and do that mission, and then you do Evie's bit, which is a bit odd. Kill the criminals. Okay, will do. Yeah, how you doing? Hey, that's my mate there. Leave him alone. So yeah, what I'm going to say as well is, if you have found this video, check out my channel. I've started a new series, one that I'm pretty proud of. And it came from, I was watching, in my work, I've got an hour for lunch, and what I've been doing a lot is just putting movies on my tablet that I watch, and what I'll do is I'll watch a couple of videos, and what I've recently did is I watched the entire Mad Max series. And it was, I was watching, I'm just finishing up Fury Road now. I absolutely love the Mad Max series. Series that I didn't really see until, like, a lot of films. Major films, like your Godfathers and staples of people's childhoods and things like that, like your Assassin's Creed. I didn't actually see them until I was a lot older. Like in my 20s and things, because just the house I was in never really... it was just me, my mum, and my sister. My sister was out a lot, so my mum would watch like different things that she liked, like Agatha Christie, so that's why I get interested in mysteries, because I would watch all these different things about murders and detectives and things like that. Get hooked on things like that. But also as well, Mum didn't watch like movies like The Godfather or Mad Max, so I finally saw the entire series. I saw Mad Max 2 when I was about 17, 18. Thought it was quite enjoyable. After watching it again, I realised I'd forgotten a little about the movie. But yeah, so I've watched all the series again. This is the first time I've ever seen Beyond Thunderdome. So watched the series, and as I was sitting in work, I was thinking, I've got the Mad Max game, and it's pretty fun. It's alright. It's got its faults, I'll say that. But it's a. I would be doing, but I wouldn't let's play of, because in the game I like to be a completionist, and being a completionist in Mad Max means doing the same things over and over again. So I won't do a let's play of that. I might do a couple of gameplay videos and me talking over it and telling you what's happening in it, but I wouldn't do a complete let's play of it. But so I was sitting at my work and doing my usual work, and I'm just like thinking, you know, it would be awesome, a game like Mad Max, but Mad Max game, but Bethesda styled. Oh, hang on.
My God, this is Michel Rouge's vault.
Michael Rourke's vault? It can't be.
You have no idea who that is, do you?
I'm the foggiest.
So this is a collectible bit where we have to collect different things to get that open, so we can get some cool armor.
In a vault that could only be opened by a set of special musical boxes.
Special musical boxes? Now who's mad?
Jacob, you. So you shouldn't be saying, "Oh, who's mad?" You should be like, "Oh, cool." So we'll put that one in. There's another one over there I can put in. So, as I was saying, yeah, I was thinking to myself in work, I was saying, it would be awesome if there was a kind of Mad Max style game, but like Bethesda, you know, Bethesda made it. And they made Fallout, so they think they've done their Assassin's Creed game, which, fair enough, fair play. They're awesome games. The Fallout games. I love the Fallout games. Well, I love 3, New Vegas, and 4. I've played 1 and 2. I can't say I love them because I never finished them, because I played them really late on. So I found it very hard. And also playing PC games is not my forte. I do like it, but it becomes harder and harder to do, and investing a lot of time in a game like Fallout, just I never got the chance to. So they were good, don't get me wrong, very good, but I can't say they were amazing because I never get into them as much as I would like to. So yeah, oh, let's kill some criminals. So I kept thinking to myself, man, that would be awesome, because the thing about Mad Max is it's got its dark edge to it. It's also got some really black humour that Fallout shares. And then an idea struck me. I'm going to create a character in I'm going to create a Fallout character, like a Mad Max character, but I'm going to create a really bad Mad Max character. Like, not bad and evil, just bad as in, this guy is an idiot. And so, on my channel, if you look, there is the Mad Phil series. He is an idiot. His intelligence is set at 2, who's woke up in the wasteland, doesn't care that his wife is dead and his son is missing. All he cares about is himself, just wants to get on with things and cares about number 1, and blunders about doing the worst he can in the worst possible way. So yeah, the Mad Phil is my take on, you know, an idiot in Mad Max's world. So that's my new, and I'm quite proud of this series. I've done 2 episodes so far, and I'm starting to get what it's going to turn out to be. The first episode is just me creating Phil and trying to find a voice for him. Not a voice like I'll sometimes slip into the Mad Phil voice of "Let's be having you" kind of thing. Other times I'll just be talking like myself, like discussing what I think we're going to do next. But I'm starting to figure out the way it's going, and yeah, it's going to be quite fun. I've just introduced. We just found his dog, who he named the Archbishop of Canterbury, Archie for short. So I'm starting to get there with it. So let's go do sequence. So I'm having fun with it. So if you do want to check out the Mad Phil series, give it a look. Try 1 or 2 episodes. Episode 1 is just the beginning. It's creating the character, what he looks like. I've went 100% against type with this Mad Phil. Like, I've made him the ugliest person alive. He's got a bit of a gut on him. He's got stringy grey hair. His face is pockmarked. He's not attractive. And every answer is sarcastic, and I had to give one good answer just so that I could do a mission. But yeah, so I'm in the series on YouTube. I am playing completely against type. Every bad decision, every snarky answer, every bad way to finish it. That's what I'm gonna do. Just in the sense I've never played that way before, and doing it for an audience will be quite interesting. There, take that. Some really nice animations for the attacks in this game. A lot of people don't like it, and I will be honest, you are just button mashing. But they make it seem it's so rewarding when you see it done really well. Let's take this and that. I mean, this is button mashing, but you see all the little twirls she's doing and stuff. It's pretty awesome. I'll be quiet. They were asking for it. So we're going to sequence 4 now. Oh, it's really far away. Yeah, the Charles Dickens missions are pretty good in this. Like, you investigate all weird occurrences in London. So I honestly didn't realise until the DLC was announced that I thought Jack the Ripper would be one of the Charles Dickens missions, but that's actually DLC, which I have. So we will be playing through Jack the Ripper at some point in this series. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that like the first one I think is Spring Hill Jack, and if you've ever listened to a podcast called Last Podcast on the Left, Spring Hill Jack pops up in an episode, and it's pretty funny how they go about it. What I will say is Last Podcast on the Left is a podcast for horror fans and fans of true crime, because they discuss a lot of true crime. But what I will say is, if you're easily offended by really dark humor, then don't listen to Last Podcast in Life, because they offend everyone and anyone. They go dark with their jokes. I mean, I have got a dark sense of humor, so I love it. and my dark sense of humor doesn't come out in these videos as much. I mean, it's pitch black at times. I got my sister into last podcast and life. We actually went to see them live when they came to the UK. It was awesome, but yeah, if you're easily offended, like there was a girl in my work who mentioned about podcasts, and I said, "Oh, last podcast and left," and she's like, "Oh," and asked me about it. And then I asked her if she's easily offended, and she actually honestly said, she says, "Well, I can get offended at some crass humour." I said, "Don't listen to this podcast." I said, "They make jokes that you would not like." And I think I made the right decision because she would have been very offended by that podcast. But yeah, if you like that kind of thing, they do a thing called Heavy Hitters where they go into a lot of detail about like serial killers, their how they grew up, and like they did a whole 2-part on Ted Bundy. So they talked about how Bundy grew up and his various crimes, and then how he was caught, and eventually his execution, all that stuff. Really, because they do their research. Like, they're not just like, reading off Wikipedia and going, this is what happened because Wikipedia said so. They like read books, they read newspaper stories. They really go into detail. So it's definitely worth looking into. But what I'm going to do here is stop this video because we're close to the mark here. So what I'm going to do is switch this video out. We'll switch back to Jacob and we'll do this mission because I think we have to do it as Jacob. And when we come back, we'll be completing sequence 4.